Alright, everybody says I move my hands too much when we do our videos, so we're gonna go ahead and tape my hands together for this one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, all jokes aside, welcome back guys. Today we are going to be bringing you guys episode 11 of the Custom Cleat Chronicles. We're going to be featuring our buddy Eric Ebron of the Indianapolis Colts, and today is a very cool holiday edition where we have a really cool Christmas themed pair of cleats that we're going to be doing. So this is actually the 4th year in a row that we've done Christmas themed cleats for Ebron, and what's really cool is the Christmas theme is one of the first themes that really helped kind of somewhat break the barrier for custom cleats in the NFL, because Ebron and Lance Moore 4 years ago decided that they wanted really loud Christmas themed cleats for a Monday Night Football game that they said they knew they would get fined for, but they still wanted to wear something really cool. So that was a really cool project to be a part of, and it's crazy to think that was already 4 years ago. So keeping up with our theme of doing a lot of cartoon inspired pairs for Ebron this year, we're going to be bringing you guys a really cool pair of Charlie Brown Christmas special. So when starting a project like this, I kind of like to just first sift through some Google images, just get really familiar with the style of artwork that's involved with the cartoon. And then after that, I'll kind of just move into some really rough kind of first preliminary images of where I might be placing stuff on the cleat, just really rough Photoshop, mocking stuff up, and just kind of seeing how colors look against each other and sizes of different characters throughout the cleats. And one really cool thing that we're going to be doing on these is adding an additional character, and something Jason always says to me is it'd be a really cool idea to turn one of the athletes kind of into the superhero that we're going to be doing, or in this case, let's turn Eric Ebron into a Charlie Brown character. So we're going to be, adding a little bit of our own twist into some of the actual art imagery that was involved in the Peanuts cartoon. So the first thing that I did with these was tape off all the areas that were going to stay completely white and represent the snow on the ground. Then I built a nice kind of navy blue, royal blue upper, and then I just wanted to add a little bit of a gradient to make it a little bit darker towards the top. And then even though the Charlie Brown imagery is very, very simplistic, it's a very simple comic, very simple artwork style, I still like to add a little bit of my own twist. So like I said, I'll add this gradient, I'll add a little bit kind of my own twist with the background, just incorporating some, light kind of tonal snowflakes and some stars. And then they're also going to have these very simple white stars that kind of have this cool hand-painted look. It's not supposed to be totally perfect, so it kind of looks like a rough sketch overall, but it's pretty cool to go ahead and try to emulate that with paint. So after we have that artwork laid down, we're then just going to move into building up our characters into this imagery and scenery. And like I said, the Charlie Brown comics have a very simplistic art style, so it's really cool and really simple to emulate a concept like this. And then after we have all of our characters done, one other thing that I definitely like to do that you guys have probably seen in a few of our other cleats and sneakers in general is just try to come up with something creative for the swooshes. So on the outside swooshes, I wanted to turn them into a Christmas tree, and then on the inside swooshes, you wanted them to kind of look like the doghouse with the Christmas lights hanging from it with the snow on top. And the last little detail that we're going to add to these that's really going to elevate them to that next level and incorporate all those Christmas vibes is add a really cool red glitter sole to these. So even though these are only going to be worn for one game, we still want to paint these to the best of our ability. So since soles like this, I'm going to go ahead and treat them like a hard plastic non-flexing material. So I'm going to paint them with some Angelus and Too Hard. Even if you're going to be laying down something like a Rust-Oleum plastic spray paint on top, or in this case we're going to be using a Rust-Oleum glitter spray paint, I still like to lay down some Angelus and Too Hard mix on these, because you can get some of that nice even coverage and get a nice base for, that spray paint to lay down on top of. And when you're using any of the Rust-Oleum spray paints, which have some really cool finishes and effects, you need to have a solid base that you're going to be working on. And since this spray paint is super strong, make sure you go ahead and spray this outside. So let's go ahead and get into that. So this is some Rust-Oleum red glitter spray paint, and as you can see, so unfortunately that spray bottle was completely empty or was clogged. I couldn't figure out either, so we had to go to the store, pick up a new bottle of that. So we did go ahead and finish these off with 2 coats of that glitter spray paint, and it adds a really cool effect to these. I hope it comes through across the camera and across the video, but in person this glitter effect is super cool and super visible, really unique, and something that really stands out and just has a really cool, unique, detailed feel that elevates these to that next level in my opinion. So it has been a crazy of couple months around here keeping up with the NFL season. My Cause, My Cleats was an absolutely huge success for us. We definitely wanted to put out some more YouTube videos based around that, but our workload just got way too insane. There was so much going on that it would have been really hard to create any time to do any type of video work or anything. So we do apologize for that. Hopefully next year we can better plan around managing the workload and having other people help us with that so that we can show you guys some of the behind the scenes looks, because we hyped it up and talked about it all year round, and unfortunately we just don't have any real video content to show you guys. But hopefully you're following us across our other social medias where we posted a lot of stuff. Make sure you're following us on Instagram. We'd really appreciate that from you guys. So we want to wish you guys a very happy holidays. Thank you for sticking with us through all of this year. It's been a huge success building this following here on YouTube, and we can't thank you guys enough for the support. Make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for these to hit the field this weekend, as Ebron will be rocking these. And like we said, thank you guys for the support. Go ahead and give this video a like if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed to the page, and we will see you guys in that next video.